just wanted to do a quick video on how we moms think that we fail the most, probably over holidays. And I think one of the reasons is because we try to overachieve so much and we don't give ourselves nearly enough credit for all the things that we actually really do for our children. I'm talking about all of the moms this Easter who've gone last minute Easter basket shopping, who have missed pancakes with the Easter bunny. Maybe you've missed taking photos with the Easter bunny. Maybe you missed church, or you really wanted to do resurrection eggs and you see all these people on Facebook posting pictures of all the activities that they got to do with their children and just get it together like everybody else, right? All the people who had to rush in to go into the dollar store and see how much you can buy for $1 each, and whatever is left over is what's going to be in their basket. Yeah, I know who you are, talking to you, because that was basically me this Easter. And the difference was that this year, it actually wasn't that stressful. I went in and I figured whatever I could find is whatever is going to be in their baskets this year. Where maybe last year or the year before I would have been stressing, I would have been feeling so terrible about myself, telling myself how bad of a mother I am. Maybe you've had a lot going on this week, maybe you've had extra family come in, that can be stressful, and maybe it's just a lot on your mind, you know, and you just haven't really had time to keep track of everything that's been going on in life. And you know what, that happens sometimes, and that's okay. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay, because I know it's really hard for us to tell ourselves that sometimes. Sometimes when I feel like I'm failing at something, or I'm depriving someone else of something, like my children or my family, I feel like it's not okay, or I feel like things are my fault, or that I should be able to just get past things. And sometimes we're human. Sometimes we just fall short, and it's okay if we have that bad day or that bad week. And if it happens to fall under the holidays, then it does, you know, and it's really okay. And there's always next year, or there's always the next holiday. There's always chances to do things better. And the reason that this holiday wasn't as stressful as it has been in the past was because I got whatever I could for their Easter baskets. Really, that was probably one of the last things on my mind, which it was more for the activity. Like, I put in some Play-Doh, I put in some coloring books and stuff like that, very little candy. And it was more just to kind of keep them busy. I actually just wanted to get active with them. I did buy some eggs with like little pieces of candy, and I put them all over the yard, because I knew that this year I was kind of slacking. I didn't know if I was going to be able to take them on an Easter hunt this year, and I figured, you know what, if I can't find one this late, then I'm just going to create my own. I went to go visit some family. We had some good conversation. We spent time together. We had some good meals. I spent time having great conversation with my family, especially my kids. And we had a great time just talking about the resurrection of Jesus and his unfailing love for us. And I just enjoyed listening to them, maybe telling the story of Jesus and how he died for our sins, but then hearing what they have to say and what they think about it, or what they think might have happened. Kids are so smart, and you actually never know how much insight that they really have until you just stop and listen to them for a minute. So I decided that I was going to focus on two things so that I wouldn't feel like I needed to do everything. It wasn't going to be presents. It wasn't going to be trying to get to every single activity. My first and most important one was being present. You know, put away my phone, put aside the technology, anything that's going to be really distracting, and it basically has to go. This Easter, I decided that I was going to spend time with my kids. I was going to play with them. I was going to interact with them, which meant games, stories, and if we did watch a movie, it would be together. I wouldn't be focused on something else while they were doing something next to me. And the second thing basically coincides with the first thing, which is just talking. Seeing how their day's been, seeing how their school's been. And of course, like I said, I did Easter baskets and stuff like that, but this year I noticed the drastic difference when I was just paying attention to my kids and paying attention to my family. I think that they were so happy and so content. They didn't even ask for Easter baskets. They knew it was Easter, but I think because we got outside of ourselves and we were able to connect so much, that they didn't ask about candy. They didn't ask about Easter baskets. They didn't really ask to see the Easter bunny or anything. I think that they were just happy that they were getting their needs met, and the way that me and my husband were connecting with them, the way we were just all connecting as a family, as a whole, and we were just bringing Christ right into the center of it, and we were giving our thanks, and we had just so much thanks to give. And I think that I was just happy with the way that turned out, because when I did give them their Easter baskets, it was at the end of the day, and I just showed it to them, and I was like, hey, I have a surprise for you. And they were really surprised to get anything. They were like, oh, wow, Easter baskets. And they were looking through them, and they saw that they got some fun things to do. And that was just another excuse to spend time with them, because really the activities that were in there were going to be things that me and my husband could do with them, or things that we can show them how to do, like bubble guns or whatever it is. And it took us outside. We were playing with them again. Either way, that's how I eventually felt like I was finally winning over this Easter or this holiday. And I think that everyone just kind of needs to focus on that one thing that is important. And I really think that if you put that quality time there, everything else really doesn't matter. Even if you feel like you weren't able to do that this holiday, it's okay, because you have every single day to try again. People put so much pressure on the holidays that they forget that they have every single day to show appreciation. To show appreciation toward their husbands, toward their children, toward their family and friends, to God. It's just a day. It's just, holidays are reminders. That's really what they are. And we should really be living it every single day. So when we feel like we fail one day, we can always try to do better tomorrow, always aspiring. And I think that is the most important. You feel like you haven't given it your 100%, or maybe you don't even feel like you've given it your 50%. You think to yourself, I really wish I would have done better today. So I think that the fact that you do have that insight should show you how great of a parent you really are. And I just wanted to remind you that on the days that you are just too tired to cook and you need to order out, on the days that you're too tired to clean and you just need to let the room have toys all over it, and on the days that you just feel like you're just going crazy and you just need time to yourself, to everyone who went last minute shopping for their Easter supplies or who only had time for the bare minimum, you're doing great. Don't worry about it. Life is short. You need to enjoy your life. You need to enjoy your family, your kids, your friends. Tell yourself it's gonna be a great day. Soak in the love of the Lord and just allow yourself to be happy. And having to take care of little ones who depend on you, I mean, yeah, being a parent is hard. But you know what? Don't worry about it. You're doing great.